Brian M. wants to know, you mentioned being sent a 3D printer from Bambu Lab. I would legit like to see a video of your setup in first print. Any chance of that? Yeah, I will be doing a video about the Bambu. The first print that I did was this little bench. You can actually literally see my first print right now. It's not that interesting. It's a benchy. The exciting thing about this was that this benchy, it comes pre-sliced on the machine's internal memory. Like literally, the machine comes with some prints, like the spool holder that they use, some utility prints that go with the machine. They're on the machine's internal memory, and they just can print them. It's ready to go. But it comes with a benchy pre-sliced. This is a 24 minute benchy. It's in the low 20s. And it's pretty freaking good looking. It's not. I mean, like if you were to close up on it and nitpick it, you could find things to nitpick. But for a 24-minute benchy, it's pretty gosh dang impressive. So if you want to see my first print, technically there it is. Although you're not really getting a close look at it. I've done a lot of prints so far, and I'm really. They sent me that, and they didn't pressure me at all to make a video or say anything about it. Which, in a way, if you've got, it shows that they're confident in their product, because a company that's not confident in their product is going to be like, when will the video come out? We want to see it first. We want to, you know, I don't know. They'll be real nervous about it. But Bambu is just like, yeah, here, take it. Have fun. We know. So I'm taking my time with this one a little bit. Since they're not pressuring me to put content out, I'm going to try to make better content by taking more time to get to know the machine better and do a better review. Well, I mean, considering that the Creality K1 is like releasing, I wonder if they would rather if I was saying nice things about their printer now to try and take some of those K1 sales. But anyway, what I've found is that the machine works extraordinarily well so far. The only times when I have had problems with the machine have been when I tried to deviate from their formula. So, for example, I have some Amazon Basics PLA Plus that I bought. When I try to use that filament, I had some issues with bed adhesion, and I had to like tweak the temperature a little bit, and I had to tweak various settings. So we went, what I found is that if I use Bambu filament and I use the Bambu bed, the magnetic bed that they've got, and I put glue on it exactly like they say, every print is pretty much perfect. Like, not 100%. Like, I've had a couple cases where I was like, oh, wait, that one didn't quite come out right. Particularly challenging prints or something. So, but then whenever I deviate from that formula and try to use like a third-party filament, or I try to change to a third-party, like a textured PEI bed or something, then it's not that, then it's more like a 3D printer where I have to be like, oh crap, I got to change the temperature. Maybe if I make the first layer a little bit thinner, you know, then I'm back in 3D printing hell where I'm tweaking shit to try to get it to work right. Which is okay. It's still a really, really capable printer. So it's a little easier to solve those problems because you start with a really, really capable printer and then you deviate a little bit and you have to tweak. But it's better than if you started with a really effed up printer and you had to tweak a lot more. Bambu is just Sunlu filament. That's correct, Original Dobo. That's my understanding as well. But I wasn't using Sunlu filament. I was using Amazon Basics. I was using the textured PEI plate personally. It is not a Bambu textured PEI plate. It is because I didn't want to wait for them to ship it to me, so I ordered a third-party plate off Amazon. It is made for the Bambu printer, but it's not the Bambu branded plate. I've had that plate. I found the adhesion is not as good as their cold plate, was what Bambu calls it, and for certain prints that don't have a lot of surface area on the bed, I've had them come loose. Christopher Raff says it better work well for $1,500. You're damn right. So it's I'm really happy with it so far. I would have to really value the ability to 3D print quickly. So my attitude, I'm going to talk about this for like 2 more minutes, and we're going to go on to the next question. I don't want to spend 20 minutes talking about this printer. My attitude about 3D printing has been, I'm fine with printing slow if it means that I can get good quality results and don't have to dick around with my printer all the time. I have not been a person who spends hours and hours tweaking my printer, trying to get it to go faster and faster. I just want a slow, reliable printer that I can say I need a GoPro mount for tomorrow. I start the print and then I come back 4 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours, whatever later, and I've got my print done. That's what I want from a 3D printer. And so I'm not a person who would have paid $1,500 for the Bambu printer. They sent it to me. Now that I have it, I certainly appreciate what it brings to the table and understand why somebody else might pay $1,500 for it. It is the easiest 3D printing experience I've ever had. And on top of that, it's fast as hell. It prints twice as fast as my Prusa Mini. Exact same project, exact same slicer settings, just about twice as fast. And the Prusa Mini is not a speedy Rockstar, so, right, what am I comparing it to? It prints twice as fast as my other printers. And that means that it's easier to sort of just bang something out, especially if you're doing if you're doing iterative design. The ability to just bang something out, it's really exciting.